Hey, Dan Passarelli here. Well, I'm often asked about what time frames I look at on my charting platform, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So, I am a 6 month, 1 day candle sort of fella. That's my go to chart, and that's because it fits perfectly for the time frame that I trade, which is typically anywhere between 2 days and 2 weeks in my active trading account, not counting investing. So that's pretty fitting. That tells me a pretty good part of the story. Oftentimes, going back more than that is not as relevant for that small time frame, but sometimes it is, and we'll talk about when that is in just a second. So let's take a look here at a chart. This is sort of my go-to chart. This is 6 months time horizon, and each candle represents a one trading session period. Now, maybe I own this stock and I'm thinking about selling a covered call, right? And I look and I say, okay, where is resistance? Okay, so resistance, those of you in the MTM Smart Income System are familiar with this. Okay, we got some resistance here at about 90, 90 and a half, something like that. We got this one bar that, jumped up above there. So is that an anomaly? I don't know. Is there any more resistance? What happened a little bit more than 6 months ago? So I'll jump and I'll look at the 1 year chart using the daily candles, and oh no, so yeah, this is definitely solid resistance right here at 91. Sometimes maybe the stock had pulled back and it traded at 100, 120, 150 or something like that, and that would change the way I look at it a little bit. Now let's go back to our go-to chart. Now, sometimes I'm looking at it and I'm saying, okay, well, the market's up a little bit, but this stock is down some and it's trading down at its lows. What happened? Did it open and then immediately fall, or did it fall through the day, or did it just take a nosedive towards the end? So what I'll do is I'll go and I'll look at the 5-day, 5-minute chart is what I use for this. And I go here and I look and I see, oh, okay, so here's what's going on today. Yeah, we kind of traded in this range between, let's see here. We kind of traded in this range between 86 and 85.10 or so. But then just the last, what is that, 4 candles? So that's a 20-minute period. It started selling off. So, hey, if I'm long calls and want to get out and cut my losses, right now is when it's falling. Or if I've got some puts on or a put debit spread, hey, you know what? This looks like there's a little bit more room to the downside. I'm just going to delay just a little bit and wait to see if this move plays out a little bit more. So those are a few of the time frames that are my favorites and the ones that I find most useful, and I hope that you do too. This is Dan Passarelli, Trade Smart.